Yo, what is going on, rest of the world? Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening, wherever you are. This is the Fan Cave on IBP Media Worldwide. Usually I'm joined by my cousin Kulu, but I got my other cousin Kulu in the building. Y'all remember him when we was strictly audio on Blog Talk Radio. Goes by Swagnito, goes by Kulu Nation, does the Jordan thing. My man is a legend out here on these streets. Shout out to my cousin Swagnito. Carl Kulu.
Thank you, man. Appreciate my flowers, man. I'm appreciating my flowers.
How you going? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, man. It's a good day, even though it's raining right now in Buffalo, New York. It's still a good day above ground.
Absolutely. I just got in right as the storm started to hit, so it's crazy out here. But yeah, thanks for joining the show, man. You know you always welcome, and thank you for helping me host. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna rock it out.
Right.
So, leading off, man. Bucks in 6. Game 6 is tonight, y'all. Game 6 is tonight. Do the Bucks take Game 6 and take the championship? I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna start you out. Do you think they got what it takes to win tonight and just put the Suns in their place?
They always have what it takes, but I just felt like going into this series, it was gonna be the Suns, so I can't go back on that.
Oh, we lost audio.
On airplane mode.
Hear anything?
But I can't go back on the Suns. It's ingrained in my head that the Suns are going to win. So I gotta say they're gonna even up the series. I don't know if they're gonna take the whole thing, but I want to say they're gonna even up the series.
So you say the Suns gonna even it up tonight?
Right.
I respect it. Shout out to Giannis, man. Giannis has been playing a mile a minute. Like, dude is just straight going off right now.
He is playing championship basketball.
The play he made in the last game was just strictly phenomenal. That's gonna be one for the ages. I hope he has what it takes to win it all. I mean, it'll be great for him, and it'll be great for the state of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, because Milwaukee fans, Wisconsin. There's some bad news coming out of Wisconsin today as well. Adam Schefter reported earlier today that your boy, Aaron Rodgers, the discount double check man himself, the Packers offered him a deal, a 2-year extension on the deal that he already has right now. According to Adam Schefter, I'm just going to go ahead and Cousin Brad's going to check his notes. This offseason, quote from Adam Schefter, this offseason, the Packers offered Aaron Rodgers a 2-year extension that would have tied him to the Green Bay Packers for 5 more years and made him the highest paid, not only quarterback, player in professional football. And Rodgers turned it down, proving to himself it's not about the money. Now, I don't know where Carl just went right now. You still there, my homie? You still there? Yeah, my bad. My bad. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers not taking the extension that will make him the highest paid player, not only just quarterback, player in the NFL. It's getting a little sad in Green Bay right now. So, no pressure, Bucks. No pressure, Bucks. You know, Game 6 could win your town a championship, because don't look like your football team about to do anything. Kyle, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Well, the man is pissed, obviously, clearly, and he wants them to go over and beyond. Like, I already deserve the money. You know what I mean? So it was never about the money. It's about the respect. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
How much you gonna pay me in respect? Now, a little bit more money, I'll take that too, but I think they got to do a little bit more. I don't know if they can do more.
I mean, at this, it's like when you get into it with your ex. Like it's like the Green Bay Packers already cheated on Aaron Rodgers with Jordan Love, so like they trying to get him back, and it's just like he hot right now because he a former, he last year's MVP, and he just it's not working. It's not working for us.
But we need to go over. It's not even a quarterback. It was more or less just like,
come on, man.
He feels like he has no input. Like,
come on, man.
They don't care. Like, other quarterbacks are getting like, hey, I mean, what do you think about this player right here? Like, you know what I mean? And he's giving them feedback like, yo, don't get rid of Kumaro or whoever else. They get rid of him. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely. And you're absolutely right. He does want more input because he sees what Tom Brady is doing. He sees what Patrick Mahomes is doing. They all have sort of like a creative control on their team on what they want to do and bring stars in and create a culture there. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. No pun intended. No pun intended. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have that capability. They don't seem to be building around him. You got Devontae Adams. Dude is a straight up savage. Probably, arguably the best wide receiver in football right now. You got Aaron Rodgers there, MVP. He made a lot. He made a lot out of nothing right now. He made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. They didn't go to the Super Bowl, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers is really needs to have more creative control. I mean, but at the same time, not only did they draft a quarterback, not only did they draft Jordan Love, they moved up to get Jordan Love. So
that was a big mistake. That hurt the man's feelings.
Exactly. He's feeling some type of way. He is feeling some type of way about that.
I mean, they moved up. Like we're gonna move up to disrespect you. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
right.
I mean, what else? They tried to do something. I would give them the A. I would give them a B for effort. I was gonna give them A, but I feel like we can do more.
I mean, let's look at it. Let's look at the semantics. You know, I mean, here we are. Andy Dalton was picked up by the Chicago Bears to be their QB1. The Chicago Bears called Andy Dalton ahead of time and said, look, hey, Andy, we appreciate you being here, but we are going to take Justin Fields in the first round. Just giving you a heads up. I'm not saying he's going to have your job, but we're going to take a quarterback. You cool? You cool? That good? Okay. All right. And they took him. Aaron Rodgers is a legend. Aaron Rodgers has won a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. They ain't say nothing to him. They're just like, so, yeah, we're just going to draft this quarterback anyway, and just good luck with your career. You know, so at this point, I think Rodgers is just pissed. I mean, and it's not about the money. Dude's got stupid money. He's got the endorsements. He hosted Jeopardy. You know, he's got money. It's not about money. It's about, like I said, giving this man another opportunity to win a championship, and I do not see them doing that right now. You feel me?
I mean, definitely, I see it's different. It's so hard to, like, compare it to
I don't hear you, Carl.
I don't. It's hard.
There you go.
You still see me?
Yeah, you still on. You still on. I wasn't hearing you kind of breaking it out. It's probably got something to do with the storm. And there you broke out again. Yeah, storm's real out here in these streets of Buffalo, New York. I don't know if y'all hear me. Sorry, Carl. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. So we having some technical difficulties with him. I can't hear you, my guy.
I hear you, Brad, but Carl's out for a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I can't hear Carl either. That was Kulu, by the way. Kulu's he's still joining us via behind the scenes. He's doing the behind the scenes thing, which is dope. So shout out to him for being here. Sorry, Carl. Yeah, we can't hear you, bro. I think it has something to do with the storm, because it is a storm right now in Buffalo, New York. For the people that are watching on YouTube around the world, we have a huge storm coming through. So the cell phone service is probably not good. So, Carl, sorry, we can't hear you, bro. Write it down. Okay, you say you're gonna come back? Okay. I got you. Okay. All right, so he's gonna come back. But where was I? Okay, so in the case of Aaron Rodgers, I really think at this point it's over. I think they're gonna just go ahead and move forward with Jordan Love. And to me, they haven't given what he deserves. I mean, this dude is arguably the best arm in professional football right now. You see what Tom Brady just did when he left the Patriots and went on to a better situation. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do the same thing. You know, you see other places will get. I mean, let's just be honest. Aaron Rodgers can pretty much go to any. I don't want to say any team. He can go to a lot of teams and get exactly what he wants. He can get exactly what he wants. He goes to Denver. You already know they will just, whatever you want, Aaron. As long as you bring us a Super Bowl, we're golden. So again, no pressure on the Bucs. It's game 6 tonight. The question is, where should Aaron Rodgers go? But yeah, like I said, no pressure on the Bucs. Sorry, no pressure on the Bucs, but should win, get some happy times in before football season, because this looks like it's going to be rough. I'm going to be real. But where should Aaron Rodgers go? If I had to put a place on where Aaron Rodgers should go, I would think the best situation for him would be Denver. Denver's secondary is good. I think they're missing that one final piece of the puzzle, and I think he would fit in very well in that offense they got going on in Denver. Also places like, I could see him taking Derek Carr's spot in Oakland. I'm not Oakland, Las Vegas. Woo, sorry there. Las Vegas. Maybe Philadelphia. I don't know. But if I had to put a spot on where I think he would go, I would think it would be the Broncos. I think they would have the best shot at landing him there. But we should see what happens. But Bucks, no pressure. But football season looks like it's gonna be a rough time up there in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, this is gonna be a rough time up in there. Switching gears. Something else happened. Something else happened this week in the news. There's cousin Brad here, as always, checking his daily notes. And like I said, something else did happen. And I'm going to tell you what happened right now.
Whatever their style.
Oh, sorry. We've got a commercial ad. Here we go. Oh, we got another commercial ad. Don't know why they would do something like that. That's completely ridiculous. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Woo, 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 woo. Tell me this don't take you back to 1996. Woo! Oh my Lord. That is probably, aside from the Mortal Kombat theme music, that is probably the most epic theme song to ever grace a sports movie is Space Jam. And the new Legacy came out. Now, I have not seen it, so people in the comments right now, don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet. I plan on taking my son and my nephew and my cousins, this weekend on Saturday. So I'm going to see it then. I haven't seen it yet. But what I've heard is that it made 32 million, that is with an M, at the box office first week. So shout out to them. Ah, there's Carl. Hi, Carl.
Can you hear me, though?
We can.
If you hear me.
We can.
All right, cool.
We can. You're good. We done moved on from Aaron Rodgers. It's a sad story. You missed it. It was a sad story. We talked about the people of Wisconsin, how hopefully they can win a championship now because it looks like football season is going to be really rough down there in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
They've had a couple of championships, so I ain't worried about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. But we have moved on. I don't know if you heard the last couple of seconds because I was just mentioning on the Fan Cave that something did happen.
We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
You had to be a kid when it came out.
96.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Woo!
Are you really gonna sit here and play the whole song?
Woo! Played it twice on the Fan Cave. Oh, I was just saying that's like probably the aside from Mortal Kombat, that is probably the most epic theme music ever. Ever. Like if you don't get pumped up, if you don't get pumped up and ready to dunk on somebody when that song plays, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah.
The Last Dragon had me pretty moved for a while.
Yeah, that was dope. Last Dragon is dope too. That is a dope theme song. But made 32 million first week at the box office, beating out Black Widow, the other one that was supposed to top it, and the Fast and Furious. I guess it did
better than Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I think this is the 9th one.
Yeah,
no, you know what?
Like I think the second week it's been out or something.
Yeah, it was Fast and the Furious came out 2 weeks ago. This was Space Jam's week, but it did beat Black Widow in its first week. And a lot of mixed reviews. Now, again, I have not seen Space Jam yet.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. I have not seen Space Jam yet. I plan on taking my son and my nephew to go see it Saturday, so I have not seen it yet. So do not do any spoilers. But what we can do is what the question was right now. What do you rate the new Space Jam? Our man DG, who was supposed to be on the show today, he's having technical difficulties. He rates the new Space Jam a 5 out of 10. Oh my God, D, I wish you were on the show. You kind of got to comment why you give it a 5. But while you commenting, Carl, you seen Space Jam. You said you seen bits and pieces.
I'm actually gonna give the movie because I'm looking at it as a kid's movie.
Right?
I'm
What
actually
you're
gonna
supposed
give
to.
it like a 9, like a 9.
All
I
right.
thought it was a good movie. I thought it had some funny, little comedy that you would expect with Looney Tunes in it, right?
Right.
It was a little different because of the way they did it. Who wants them to do it exactly how it was the first one? This was another way of doing it,
Right.
and I thought it was dope. I thought it was funny. I thought they put real storylines in it.
All right.
I thought it was cool. I thought, as a matter of fact, I almost want to say I gotta go back because it's been so long since I watched Space Jam.
I binge watched that.
I'm almost gonna say it's better than the first Space Jam.
Whoa! You heard it here on the Fan Cave. He said it was better than the original.
Think it's better than the original Space Jam.
That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement right there. That is a bold statement. So, okay, now again, I have not seen this movie yet. A lot of people have been giving it mixed reviews. You know, I've seen it on Twitter, I've seen it on Instagram and Facebook. Oh, LeBron should stick to basketball, and oh, this one doesn't hold a candle to Michael Jordan. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. We've wanted this. We've wanted Space Jam 2 for how many years? We got.
I mean, I think it would have been funner. I don't say funner. I feel like it would have been fun if they would have did one with Shaq. You know, I feel like Shaq is like a big character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though he's got that boring voice, like, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Speaking of Shaq, there he is. There he is right there. Yeah.
But
he's hanging on for dear life.
The Michael Jordan, are we acting like Michael Jordan was an A1 actor?
He's Michael Jordan. He's Michael Jordan. Like, come on,
he was a good actor though too. And like as far as playing basketball, you know, he gave you those cliche lines, and stuff like that. But come on now, dude.
I mean, let's see.
Did a good job.
Okay,
it was a great storyline.
Okay, so I mean, let's look at what you say. You say if Shaq would have been enough. Shaq was in Blue Chips. He was in Kazam. That was, oh my Lord, that was bad. I feel sorry for my child. I did not like I mean, you know what? I'll take that back. I liked it as a kid. Watching it as an adult, you just be like, wow.
Did they make that into a cartoon for a little bit? I
can't remember. Possibly. So now D commented it. He commented in the comments and said LeBron.
What did he rate the first one?
No, he said acting was bad besides Don Cheadle. Shout out to Don Cheadle. Yo, Don Cheadle does not get the respect he deserves to me. Like, Don Cheadle is a legend. And I feel like he does not get the respect he deserves. Like, I remember Don Cheadle when he was on Fresh Prince back in 1991. Remember that? He was Will's friend that came from Philly and like got busy with Hillary and stuff. Like, that was dope. Yeah, people don't remember that. That was Don Cheadle. Yeah, that was Don Cheadle. Shout out to him. But no, Don Cheadle, I guess he was a great actor. I haven't seen it yet. And D just commented again. He said the original Space Jam was frowned upon, but by the older folks too, which is true. A lot of people did not like it. Exactly. I didn't care. I just saw Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny. I'm sold. Where do I sign?
I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the movie even then. I was just like, Michael Jordan's in a movie. Like, you know, he's my favorite player of all time. So, like, great. I didn't like revere Space Jam. You know what I mean? You were a little bit younger than me, but
right.
Maybe you loved it. You know, maybe you were dancing. You had the theme song. You were in your room. I wasn't. You know what I mean? I was like,
I remember seeing this vividly. There are certain things you remember. I remember going to see Space Jam in 1996 at the downtown. It was the downtown theater at the time.
Yep. And
I remember going to see that movie, and I was just in awe, just like, oh snap! Like, Michael Jordan is playing basketball with Bugs Bunny. And so I am really looking forward to seeing Space Jam. But shout out to the guy, LeBron. You know, he did another Space Jam movie, made $32 million. What you know about it? So shout out to him for doing his thing first week. Exactly. And I plan on seeing it. So it's gonna be dope.
All right. So now, you gotta give us your review next week when you do.
I will do that. What do you
give the first one then? Like
the first one, oh man. Watching as a kid, obviously, as a kid, you're going to give it a 10 because it's Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. But watching it as an adult, there are a lot of plot holes and a lot of stuff that makes absolutely no sense. Like, when you watch it as an adult, you'd be like, well, so everybody's going to ignore that Michael Jordan is just gone for 2 weeks and just ignore that he just gave NBA players their power back? Or just like he's not some kind of sorcerer or some type of devil worshiper that he can just give you talent? But okay, whatever.
Right. He comes in with a basketball full of
Exactly. And everybody's good. And they just shut down the entire league because like 5 players come down with some mysterious virus. Mind you, there are plenty of other all-stars that are not in this movie that didn't catch anything, but they shut down the whole league. Okay, whatever. A lot of plot holes.
This time, I think they filled some of those things that you're worried about.
That's fine.
He said the first one was a 6.
So, D, you said the first one was a 6? Is that watching as a kid or watching as an adult?
Like some deep philosophy. Maybe he's looking for some deep philosophy.
No, I'm not
Space Jam.
I'm not looking for that. I'm looking to just sit back and be entertained.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Michael Jordan. Like, let's look at this from Monstars. Let's look at it. Let's look at it from perspective. Michael Jordan gets sucked down a rabbit hole while playing golf with Larry Bird and Bill Murray, who actually just leave him there. Like he probably died, and they just left him on the golf. Like, oh well, he's dead. And I want to see Michael Jordan dunk on somebody in the Space Jam Jordans. Yes, like I want to see that. And I'm just going to ignore the fact that just people don't even remember this. In the first one, it was 67-60. And the last point of the game, obviously, then the Tools just went 69-67. What happened between that 5 seconds? What points did they score? Or were they shooting free throws? What happened here? Like a lot of
something he did counted for 5 points. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, that long stretch for the basket with his arm, that's got to be at least 12.
In this movie, there was some stuff that happened that you were like, okay, but it's kind of like not an excuse for it. So it was like no holds bars, like type of.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for it. I mean, I'm gonna turn my brain off for 90 minutes. I'm gonna have my nephew and my son. I'm gonna turn my brain off, and I'm just gonna enjoy Space Jam.
Enjoy a cartoon player playing with a real player,
come on.
What are you looking for here?
Exactly. I'm just gonna turn my brain off for 90 minutes. That's what I'm gonna do. So our IBP Media Group question is: will this movie inspire kids to play basketball? To me, absolutely, it will. I mean, it's LeBron James playing basketball. I think anything he does will inspire kids to play basketball. So yes.
Hey, I bought my son the shoes. They got some shoes that came out with it. And I bought my son. My son was so excited, Kassan. He was so excited to wear his LeBron James. Like he's telling everybody, I got my LeBron James, my Space Jam LeBron James on. So he was happy about it.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And what's crazy? I remember. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get roasted. I don't care. I remember being because I'm from the East Side and we grew up poor. Going to get the Payless Space Jam sneakers, and I thought I was the coolest thing ever. So whatever. I thought it was dope. I had the Space Jam.
He's making up for it.
D says, as a kid, it was a 10. Obviously.
Okay, right.
Obviously, anything Michael Jordan did was a 10. Like, we didn't care. We was kids. Right. We didn't care. Then we watched The Last Dance. We'd be like, whoa.
All right.
Ooh.
I did. And I still feel like Michael Jordan was a 10 after The Last Dance. I loved Michael. Either way, I knew what he was. We understood. Okay. All right. So now, so shout out to LeBron. Like I said, this weekend I will be turning my brain off and just going to accept the movie for what it is. LeBron James playing basketball with cartoon characters. Shout out to them. Exactly. My kids loved it, by the way. My kids loved it. So.
There you go. It's for the kids. It's for my son and my nephew and me with nostalgic. I don't care. And Fan Cave, we got on the Fan Cave question. Jordan should re-release the Space Jam Jordans. Absolutely, you should. You should absolutely do it. He did
2 years ago. So
no, I'm talking about the Space Jam Jordans, not the one with the red emblem on the back. The one with the blue one.
9?
Whatever.
Or the 8? 9s or the 11s?
I believe the ones he wore in the game. The ones
I think he wore the 9s.
Yeah, he wore the 9s in the practice game where he for some reason Tasmanian Devil spins around and cleans up the entire thing. So that happened, but he wore the 9s in that scene. I'm talking about the ones he wore in the game where the blue monster is like, "Hey, dude, cool shoes," that, those ones. He should definitely re-release those.
I think he has a couple years ago, but
I would love them. I would love to have those. Those are dope.
Oh, I got a nice gift for you coming up sooner or later.
Birthday September 6th. There you go. Throw it out there. Write it down. And D says he thought they did already. They probably did.
2 years ago they re-released them, but they still weren't the same. So I don't know. Sometimes he goes back to OG stuff and then he doesn't. There's one thing is off that's not original. But whatever. He can do what he wants. He's dropping these sneakers every week.
Right now, he needs to focus on building that team, the Charlotte Hornets team. I mean, you got playoff talent on that team now. You know,
See what happens next year. They need another year.
Yeah, you got Leanne.
I feel like
which
they
one?
should have
Baby Ball.
I feel like he should have made a cameo in this movie. Like, I feel like that was a mistake.
Dude,
I don't know. If
I didn't see it yet.
I don't know if it's him or it's Warner Brothers. I don't know if the schedules. I don't know if it was COVID. It could have been a lot of things.
Why'd you do that? I was just literally. I was just sitting there like, okay, hope Jordan makes a cameo. Don't know if he is or not. It would be dope if he did, but you kind of just ruined that.
I lied to you.
Too late.
I lied to you.
Yeah, he's not in. Right. Thank you. Spoiler alert. But yeah, he's
no. Actually, Michael Jordan.
No.
You just watch the movie.
Yeah, you can't take it back.
Michael Jordan's in it, but
yeah, don't say anything else. Don't just yeah.
I feel like Space Jam or something.
Wow. Thank you for just.
We'll talk more after you see the movie. You'll get the message I just sent you.
Wow. Ouch.
But Michael Jordan is in the movie.
Okay. Thanks.
I mean, you can go on IMG and it tells you like who's.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna go turn my brain off and just watch it. If he shows up, you ruined it. If he doesn't, you kind of did anyway. So it's not.
His name's in the movie. His name's in the movie.
Okay.
Is that better? No,
that's fine. Okay. He was in the first one. Let's go with that. He was in the first one. Boy. All right. So now that takes us into our third segment of the show, which is our patented "Don't Be No Fool." And Kulu, I know you behind the scenes, but could you do me a favor and play that good old fashioned intro for me?
Fan Cave Sports Talk. Don't be no fool moment. Telling you from the words of Uncle Bobby.
Tell him, Uncle Bobby.
Don't be no fool.
Uncle Bobby.
Woo. This week's Don't Be No Fool. Oh, this one cut deep. Cut deep. And at Carl, as you know, I mean, we do our family Zoom meeting every other Sunday. So this one we talked about yesterday. I actually spoke with you yesterday on it. We kind of had the same idea on who will be this week's Don't Be No Fool, but it is going to go to cornerback Richard Sherman. And before y'all even say, oh, you bashing him too? Come on, bro. Let me explain why.
What is you doing, Richard Sherman?
So, as y'all probably well aware of, because as soon as this happened, this hit the media like a firestorm. Free agent cornerback Richard Sherman was arrested last week on domestic and burglary charges for allegedly, so we can't get sued, allegedly, trying to bust into his in-laws' residence. There was a 911 call tape, and if y'all heard the 911 call, it is just straight up disturbing. The woman should be fired. To me, she's don't be no fool. She's just as much as don't be no fool as this one. But I am happy to report that they are running an investigation on if she's going to be fired, but she should be. I'm sorry, I don't like people lose their job, but I'm a debt collector. So on the side, that's what I do. That's my day job. And if I heard this call, I would fire her myself. So, I mean, she just was completely terrible. Richard Sherman was allegedly intoxicated. Now, the story goes that he was drinking vodka and Hennessy together, and he was way too tipsy. I mean, anybody that knows, tasted a creature, that is not the best combination to be doing. And he was sending text messages to friends and family talking about he was going to kill himself. And everything went way left, and he his wife and his kids were at the in-laws' house, and he was going to pick up his kids. He wanted his kids, but his father-in-law, his wife's father, did not let him into the residence. He stood by the door. He actually had to spray pepper spray on him so he couldn't get into the door. No, it wasn't actually pepper. It was bear spray. It was bear pepper spray, like the stuff that if a bear tries to worse. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang, like, bro, like Richard Sherman. You can tell he was drunk. That didn't even affect him at all, according to the video. The video of the ring thing, it shows him bashing down the door, beating on it, trying to bully in, and his pops.
People are trying to get away from their in-laws. He's trying to go with them. Like.
Right. He wanted his kids, and his father-in-law looked at him and said, yo, you're not in the right state of mind, bruh. Go ahead, sprayed him with the bear pepper spray, and he did not let him in. And then the cops were called, and he drove his Mercedes into a construction site, totaled that car, and then I guess walked to the to the residence, which doesn't make any more sense, but hey, whatever happened.
He's a ninja.
Yeah, right, exactly. And the cops, they came and and shout outs, cops have been not getting the best reputation this year, for obvious reasons. But the cops, they found out it was Richard Sherman, which shouldn't matter, but apparently in this situation it did. They got out, they actually walked to the residence and tried to talk to Richard Sherman. And according to police reports, the conversation was doing well. And then the cops said, hey, we have to put you in these cuffs. And that's where Richard just lost it again. And he was fighting with the cops. Cops had to take him down with the training move. And luckily, no one was hurt. The woman, his wife was okay. His children were fine. He didn't get affected by the oh boy. I'll read that in a second. I'll read that in a comment in 1 second. But only person that was injured was Richard. Apparently, had to bring the K9 unit. And he did have some scars because you had to bring the dogs out. And once the dog's out, I watch a lot of cops. Once to bring the dog out, it's pretty much over.
Shout out to DMX.
So this week, don't be no fool. I mean, Richard Sherman, bruh, when we all heard this, we thought this was completely outside your character. I mean, we are talking about a dude, Stanford grad, going for his master's, is his own agent, vice president of the Players Association. Bruh, stand-up dude, never been in trouble before. Apparently, nobody's immune to a bad day. So, Richard Sherman, bruh, it's got to go to you. To quote my famous Uncle Bobby, who is watching this show from the heavens above, Richard Sherman, don't be no fool.
Don't be no fool. Don't mix vodka with Henny.
Yeah, he said.
Not mix vodka with Henny.
Exactly. And the quote D on the comments, he said vodka and Henny. He was really ready to fight the whole hood, bruh. And that is 100% facts. But who I really want to give a shout out to, I mean, obviously we gave Richard Sherman, don't be no fool. I want to give a shout out to the spouses, his wife's father. Like this could have, bear spray.
I'm a bear spray.
This could have went way worse than it did. Let's be honest. Let's just keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. This could have went horribly wrong. But the pops, he did not let Richard in the house. He decided, look, bro, I'm protecting my daughter and my grandchildren. Carl, you got daughters. If her husband came over and said, look, bro, let me in the house. I'm drunk. I want to see my kids. You ain't letting them in the house. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. So shout out to his in-law, the father of Richard's wife, because he did his job. This could have went way worse than it did. Luckily, like I said, nobody was hurt. This could have went way worse. To me, this was the best case scenario. Anything to add on that, Carl?
Sherman, what are you doing? Like, don't be no fool. Like you waited till you're a free agent at 40 years old. You're not really 40, but you know what I mean. This is not the right time. Oh, man, Richard Sherman. No, mama, no. Don't be no fool.
Yeah.
I hope he gets it together. I hope this was like some freak, weird situation here. But as of now, you're looking like a fool.
Yeah, and now he was held. At first, he did not receive bail. He did not receive bail at first. The judge denied him bail, which to me seems ridiculous. I mean, dude made $80 million. You can't grant him bail. So I don't know, but he
during these COVID times, you don't need any more people
exactly
in jail or exposed. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even if he can give them an ankle monitor, I don't know why they want people to be in jail.
Right, but I am going to report he was released, and him and his wife did take a picture and put it on IG, and apparently everything is cool. He gets his court date. Probably going to get fined or whatever has to happen. But this was just Richard, bro. I don't know.
Richard, you gotta relax.
Yeah. The dad-in-law is a hero in this story. Straight up, that's straight up. I don't have daughters, but if somebody came to my house, I mean, I just look at my dad. If some dude was looking for my sister,
that's when you look out the curtain, like,
right? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. And yo, the pops, don't get it twisted. He's pepper sprayed him with the bear spray, but he reported he had that thing on him too. He had that thing on him ready. So this could have went, like I said, this could have went a lot worse. Thank God it didn't. But man, this could have been way worse than it did. So this to me was the best case scenario for this situation. So yeah, that happened. And IBP Media commented that the NFL needs a mental health department. I think they do have one. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do have a mental health department where athletes go, like they get them psychological help, and they have different, they get them operations on, for neurological problems and things of that nature. So I think they do have a department specifically for that. But I mean, that's, I think, for active players. I don't know about retired players. And he's technically a free agent right now, so I don't know if they consider him active.
They have that for life for active and retirees.
I agree 1,000%. I agree 1,000%. But Richard, man, don't be no fool, and I hope you're getting the help you deserve. And I apparently he was receiving counseling for a while for his anger. So this might have just been a low. I hope he gets
that Henny and vodka, man. I don't know what I mean. Henny
and
vodka.
Not the best combination if you want to see your children. Not the best combination. Not at all. Not at all. Now, we also are going to report there was an allegation made by a former WNBA player. Her name is, back up and let cousin Brad check his trusty old notes. Cappie Poindexter. Do you know who Cappie Poindexter is? Neither does anybody else. But she's a WNBA player. She obviously is going through some issues. She was quoted on her live stream on Instagram where she just has some allegations towards LeBron James, Beyonce, Soulja Boy. I'm not gonna repeat them. There's some of them are just too disgusting to repeat. I'm not gonna repeat. Okay, shout out to you, D, because I didn't.
So she's pretty much a hater too.
I'm not gonna repeat the allegations, but there's some very, very nasty allegations, and hopefully she gets the treatment that she deserves. Because wow, the stuff she was just saying.
He probably thinks she's like exposing the Illuminati or something like that.
I don't know. It was a bad review. All right, so we're towards the end of the show. We're going towards the end of the show. So since you are on the show, sir, we are going to take stories from the stadium. You remember this one because you were there. You were there. We're going to take you back to 2000, I think.
You're really going to do this. You're really going to do this.
I am going to do this because this was a fun story and this is a good one to share. So me, you, your brother, and our friends, we all went to the Bills game when the Bills were playing the Titans. This was Vince Young. Remember him? Remember Vince Young? No, right? It's crazy. He was on top of the world at the time, just won Rookie of the Year, and all the Bills had to do to make it to the playoffs, beat the Titans. That's all they had to do. And boy, oh boy, it did not go well. So the Bills play the Titans. Robert Royal decides for some reason I can't just stand there and catch a touchdown in the end zone. I'll just, make it look like I did and fall in the back of the end zone for some reason.
A royal pain. I called him a royal pain in my, you know what I mean, that game. He was a royal. I said, what the? You learned this in high school. Just stand there, 2 feet in, touchdown, game over. What's wrong with you?
I know. So now you probably are not going to admit to this live on camera, but we're going to say it anyway. After the game was over and everybody's sad and everybody's depressed because the Bills were in the middle of the drought, you, sir, started jumping down the seats to go probably attack the coach, probably one of the worst coaches the Bills ever had too. Yes, I said it. Dick Jauron. Oh, man. What was going on in your mind? Obviously, the Bills just lost, but you were just sitting there. No! Damn it, Dick. He started running down the stairs. Like, not even the stairs.
I just wanted him to hear my voice. Had he flinched at me or something like that, I might have jumped over, but I just wanted him to hear how stupid he was. Like, you know what I mean? That game.
It was a bad
timeouts at the end. It was just so much stuff. It was a bad. Dude, I know how to do this better than you. Come on.
Right. Right. It was a bad time to be a Bills fan. It was. Oh, we've been through some stuff. Thank God we're good now. Because
I got names for all them bad coaches. Like, you know what I mean?
Man.
He was dickhead Geron to me. That's what he was.
Okay, we can play word association. We got a little bit of time left. Yeah. We can play word association.
And then I hated malarkey. He was a bunch of malarkey. Obviously, he gave us the name there. Like
little on the nose. Little on the nose.
How could you do it, Malarkey? How could you do it?
Okay, now Rex Ryan. I got mixed reviews on Rex Ryan because to me, I think when he came here, yes, the team was still bad, but I think we were actually setting the foundation to the culture.
I think he brought like some bravado. He wanted,
like he brought some kind of. I'm gonna be real. He brought a swag to the team. He brought swag to the team. Like we had Percy Harvin, we had LaShawn McCoy, like we had boys ready to go. Like
he's a player's coach. He's a player's coach. He's there to like, guys, this is football. Let's have fun and let's do it with style. Like let's win and let's talk some stuff.
Yeah, he changed the coach. He made Tyrod the quarterback, and Tyrod brought the swag. Like he was killing it. Like that was a fun season. That was a fun season. That first year with Rex Ryan, we were at the first game. You remember that? They showed you one inside the NFL with the sign. Yeah. So shout out to that. Okay, so Rex Ryan was just for publicity. He didn't make us better, really. He kind of did. I don't know. He
brought us some players. Like players wanted to come to Buffalo a little bit
to play for him. Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he drafted Carlos Williams. Remember Carlos Williams? Remember how good he was? Oh, just couldn't stay in shape.
But it's all about the longevity. So that's what he's trying to say that because of longevity. He didn't make it long-term basis.
But I'm going to be real. Honestly, when he came here, I think he kind of set the tone. And Sean McDermott just took the ball and ran with it. And thank God we got him. But I got no beef with Rex Ryan. But you said you got a nickname for him. So what is it?
I don't have one for him because I didn't even – like these are all like drought people.
Right.
I really don't want to count him towards the drought.
Okay.
Did he take us or did he get us a winning record maybe once?
I think we were 7-9. I think we were 7-9 his first year. Then we just sucked.
Winning record with him? No.
Nah, we just sucked. After that. We were 7-9, and we were trash still. He changed the defense that was top of the league, and he was a blowhard.
I forgot. Schwartz.
Schwartz went to Philly. He went to Philly. Yeah, Schwartz went to Philly and then won a Super Bowl. So. But
I like him. That's the reason why I didn't.
I know. I rock with Rex Ryan. I ain't had no issue with
Rex Ryan as a person. Like the main coaches. I actually like Chan Gailey.
I could not.
Offense with Fitzpatrick. I was like, man, he had Fitzpatrick looking like an NFL starter.
Yes, the offense was good, but
Stevie Johnson looking like something special.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Stevie Johnson.
But
he
made me mad when he benched Stevie Johnson for the whole shirt thing, writing on the shirt thing. I was like, dude, why are you benching?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, that was swag. That was dope to us, man. That was dope, man. You can't bench Stevie Johnson for that. And then Buddy Nix, he didn't know what he was doing as a general manager. He was so far fall off. Like, it was just bad.
He was doing any old thing.
Doug Marrone was a terrible coach. He didn't know what he was doing either. Like he was just going
guts.
He was so embarrassing to watch on the sideline.
Doug Moron.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing to watch on the sideline. It was just bad to watch. Perry Fuel was good.
I didn't take nothing against him. Perry Fuel.
Shout out to him.
He's interim head coach. He wasn't really the head coach, but whatever.
There's been a lot of coaches.
I actually liked Wade Phillips too. You know what I mean?
I actually met Wade Phillips. I met Wade Phillips before. I seen him at the Buffalo Destroyers game. Oh, remember them? Remember that was a thing? Oh, yeah. I met Wade Phillips at a Buffalo. Marrone, we were 9-7. Yeah, but we still missed the playoffs. So it don't even count.
And that was the team that Rex Ryan built. You know what I mean?
Doug Marrone? Doug Marrone was here before.
Rex was before him Rex was before him.
No, Rex was after him. Rex was right before Sean McDermott. Doug Marrone was before, I think, after Chan Gailey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so Doug Marrone played us, and then we got Rex Ryan.
Yes. Doug Marrone decided,
Doug Marrone thought he was going to get the Jets job.
Right, and he went to Jacksonville. Yeah, he went to Jacksonville. So, see how that team's doing. And you just got fired for Urban Meyer. So, whatever. See how that went. But it was just a good story from the stadium to see you run down.
Hold on 1 second.
Wow.
Who did quarterback? Kyle, what's his name? Come on, give me his name.
For who?
Quarterback for the Bills. Kyle.
Which one? Which one? Kyle Orton.
Kyle Orton. There we go.
Yeah.
Who was that under?
That was under.
Was that Moron?
No, that was under.
I think that was Doug Moron.
That wasn't Doug Moron. That couldn't have been Doug Moron. Who was Kyle Orton under? I think that was under. Man, Orton was that boy too.
I'm telling you because EJ Manuel got benched for no. I think that was Rex Ryan. Wait a minute.
No, that wasn't Rex Ryan. That was under Moron. Yeah, that was under Moron. That was under Doug Moron. But Doug Moron left us and we hired Rex Ryan because that whole situation, like EJ Manuel, he got in, they got hurt against the Browns, and that kind of ended his career. Because he was doing really well before that Browns game, and I remember that Browns game vividly because that's when my son was born.
Somebody. We're missing a coach here. Who the heck started Kyle Orton?
Okay, so we got Wade Phillips took over after Levy, then Chan Gailey.
Nope.
Then
we're missing somebody. Nope. Doug, you got Wade Phillips. Then Greg Williams, you forgot.
Bounty Man. Oh man. Yo, I forgot about
Mr. Bounty Man.
He was under Drew Bledsoe though. He was with Drew Bledsoe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So shout out to him.
Then you got Mike Malarkey.
That was terrible.
Or maybe Dick. I don't know who was first, Dickhead Duran or
I think Malarkey was first, then Dick Duran, because Dick Duran was successful with the Bears. So I think it was Mike
Dick Duran. No, he came with Lossman. I don't think Malarkey had. I think Malarkey had.
Oof. What did he have? Was it Van Pelt?
The Van Pelt shop? Yeah. So
Lossman.
I know he had Lossman. I know what's his name had Lossman.
Rob Johnson. Yeah. Oh man, that was bad. That was just a dumpster fire. That was a big waste.
So who was the coach in between the whole Trent Edwards and?
It was that I know for sure was Doug Marrone because I remember that Dallas Cowboys game.
No, I'm thinking Doug Marrone is all EJ Manuel.
Nah. That was the dude after because Dick Duran was the coach when we played the Cowboys on Wednesday night. I never forget that.
Yeah, that was that. I'm talking about, but Marrone's way down the line. Marrone coached EJ, right? And he benched EJ for.
I know EJ was hurt. I know EJ got hurt.
I think this is like there was another year where like Thad Lewis. It was a whole bunch of quarterbacks.
Yeah, we were running through quarterbacks. It was Thad Lewis and not Cardell Jones. Thad Lewis. Jeff Toole was there, and Thad Lewis. Oh, Thad Lewis. He actually played pretty well against the Bengals in that one game. Remember that one game he threw like 3 touchdowns?
Yeah,
shout out to Thad Lewis, man.
That was my boy.
Yeah.
You know Thad Lewis, from my boy. Duke. I knew him personally too.
Yeah, from Duke. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I like my boy Thad Lewis.
D said this is like remembering your exes that did you dirty. It is. So
then who was coaching Vince Young for that preseason?
You got me. But I know
there's like mad quarterbacks in between there. There's like Kevin Cobb.
There's so many.
Kevin Cobb got hurt.
In training camp, the first day in training camp towards ACL.
And that's why EJ was forced to start, right?
Forced to start, exactly.
And EJ killed the first game because we were at that game. And he threw that touchdown pass in the back of the corner to Stevie Johnson?
No, it was the tight end.
Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins, maybe.
I don't think it was the Sammy Watkins. I think it was the tight end he threw it to. Ryan Neufeld, I think.
No, it wasn't him. It was like it was one of our good
Then we were at the damn. Just had it. Shoot. Not Donald Jones. The other guy.
The taller dude, Nelson.
Yes, David Nelson. That was his name. Yes, him. Shout out to him. Florida.
We had some players, man. I don't even remember these teams.
We had a lot of talent.
Kevin Cobb, EJ Manuel,
Vince
I'm
Young,
telling you, Kyle Orton. I don't know who the heck it was, but I believe it was like Marrone was like, you know what? We're going with Kyle Orton.
Yeah. And Kyle, he played the game against the are you talking about the Carolina game?
It was Stevie Johnson. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was the Carolina game. He played in the Carolina game against
Cam. We were at that game, dude. We were going crazy when he caught that pass.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
His first game, I believe. Or first
that was a second game.
Or first home game. I think it was the first home game of the year.
That was a dope game. Shout out to Stevie Johnson. Because we were ridiculing him. Because we were ridiculing Stevie Johnson for dropping that pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick that could have put us in the playoff against the Steelers. Oh, that was a sad day. And he blamed God on Twitter, which was like, what? What?
Right. So who was the coach? Was that not Doug Marrone?
I think that was. I think you're right. That must have been Doug Marrone. Because we were 9-7 under Marrone, and we had a shot to make it to the playoffs, but Stevie Johnson dropped the ball in the end zone wide open. So whatever, that happened. So shout out to Doug Marrone. You're fired from Jacksonville, and
so I'm telling you, it was Ryan Marrone.
No. Rex Ryan was after. Rex Ryan was after Doug Marrone. Sean McDermott took over for Rex Ryan. Yes, that I know for a fact. Because remember Rex Ryan had that big old sweet truck with the big old that had, and then Sean.
You're definitely right. McDermott did come after him because
exactly.
McDermott got rid of all the they had like video games or something in the pool and pool table or something in there, and McDermott got all of that stuff out of there when he came in as coach. You're right.
Yeah, so shout out to them. All right, so we're gonna do shout outs before we end the show. Eli Manning and Peyton Manning are going to be added to Monday Night Football. They're going to do their own separate portion of Monday Night Football. I don't like Peyton Manning personally. I mean, I really think he's a straight up douchebag. I mean, just look up the stuff. You'll see a lot of things like, I don't like you giving, what was his name? What's his name from the Reggie Wayne? I don't like you giving high fives to Ed Reed when he breaks up a pass. Like, what? I don't like Peyton Manning.
I understand. I understand a little bit about that. Just like they're an enemy right now. Like, you know what I mean? No,
they were roommates in college. So they're cool.
On the field, it's FU. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
and Reed's not going to say, "Hey, there goes my roommate from college. I won't hit him as hard." He's going to blast him.
I mean, it's like, yo, give me your best. These are two Hall of Famers. Give me your best. I respect you made a play. You made a play.
Yeah, but at the same time, you touch gloves.
Yeah, you know what exactly. I mean? Like boxing. All right, man. I thought I had that one. Good play, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but whatever. So they're getting Monday Night Football. So shout out to them. Shout out to I had a lot of shout outs I wanted to give. Oh man. Now it's just like all gone because we're talking so much Bills stuff. Cam Akers. This isn't a shout out, but Cam Akers tears his Achilles, and he will be out for the entire season. So any people on fantasy, tough loss there. But a lot of shout outs went out this week. I mean, let me give a couple shout outs here. Give me 1 second to get over to the page here because cousin Brad has to check his notes. Okay, so we're doing shout outs.
How about Spencer Brown? He signed a contract today for the Bills, I guess.
Yep, Spencer Brown gets a shout out. Shout out to him. Melvin Ingram signs a 1-year deal with the Steelers. Shout out to him. This one I definitely want to shout out. Naomi Osaka, first Haitian Japanese woman ever to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated, and she is looking beautiful if you have not seen the cover. So shout out to you, Ma, for earning that. Referee doing the finals is actually fighting cancer right now, Tony Brown. So shout out to him, man. Continue your fight, bro. You're doing the finals refereeing. Another black queen, Tia Cooper for the Los Angeles Sparks. She gets her own Barbie doll. So shout out to her for doing her own thing.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? That's dope. That's definitely dope. And the USA women's basketball coach, Dawn Staley, is going to take our girls down to Tokyo. Hopefully bring us some gold because it don't look like the men going to do it. So shout out to her. She's going to get her coaching job.
Are you going to go buy that? I'm thinking about buying that Barbie doll. Like, maybe that might be worth some bread.
If I had daughters, I mean,
it's not about it's about the collection item. It's about the, you know what I mean?
That'll definitely probably be worth some money.
She's the first what?
She is the first WNBA player to have her Barbie doll. Have a Barbie doll.
Man, that's history right there. I need to buy one of those
for Los Angeles Sparks. She is absolutely beautiful. So shout out to her, Ma. If you watching,
I'm gonna check out her Instagram.
If you watching, you know your boy free agent.
A couple pictures.
No, her what happened. What happened between you and your ex. You know, your boy's out here free agent.
You see how light-skinned guys go?
Whatever.
Light-skinned guys go, they're ready.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And before we dip out of here, this is our last segment. I want to give a shout out to Stuart Scott, the one who pretty much inspired me to start doing this, man. Stuart Scott, yesterday was his birthday. He will be 56. He will be 56 today, but we're going to end the show like he would in Sports Center, as cool as the other side of the pillow, and we're going to throw 2 fingers at him like Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott, rest in peace. This has been the Fan Cave Sports Talk with Cousin Brad. From my cousin Carl, who's on the other side, to D commenting, to Kulu from behind the scenes. We will see y'all actually Thursday. We got a second show. So we see y'all Thursday, 7 o'clock. Join in, like, share, subscribe. Oh, yeah, by the way, hit the little notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube. It helps us out with the algorithm. Carl, any last words? Any shout-outs?
I need them to subscribe. IBP Media, subscribe to the Fan Cave. And we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to break the show and bring it even better. You know, I'm here for the controversy. I'm here to say something controversial to the people. Okay?
Yeah, he wants to be Skip Bayless.
All right.
All right. But, yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will see y'all Thursday evening, y'all.
All right.